Recognizes the gentlewoman from Tennessee.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And we began the 112th General Assembly of the Congress by reading the U.S. Constitution as a body. And we require that every bill cite the section of the Constitution that allows Congress to consider the legislation. My motion to instruct simply maintains this desire of the House by protecting states' rights under the 10th Amendment. The 10th Amendment reads, "The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states, respectively, or to the people." And I believe that the issue of laws related to distracted driving are best left to the states. That's why, as a state senator in my home state of Tennessee, I voted 3 times for distracted driving law on the books today. As a mother and a grandmother and a nurse, I strongly support absolute safety on our roadways. I also believe that there's no one in this chamber who doesn't support safe driving laws. But this motion to instruct is not about safety. It's about the states' rights under the Constitution and stopping federal manipulation of state law through taxpayer-funded distracted driving grants. Now, the Senate passed a highway bill, Senate Bill 1813, that contains a provision that would grant the U.S. Department of Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood $79 million to entice the states to enact and enforce federal distracted driving laws. Currently, something that 39 states already have on their books. 39 states have already enacted these laws. I believe the states are great laboratories for determining what works and what does not work. And that is why my motion is to instruct that keeps intact a study. Want the study to be conducted on all forms of distracted driving. This helps government and also the public better understand and identify the most effective methods to educate drivers and enhance states' understanding of these issues so that they can enact and tailor laws best suited to their individual needs of their states. I'm offering a motion to instruct that simply strikes the distracted driving grant funding language contained in the Senate-passed bill while calling for a study to be conducted on all forms of distracted driving. This helps government and the public better understand and identify the most effective methods to educate the drivers and enhance the state's understanding of these issues so that they can enact and tailor laws best suited to the individual needs of their state. What is best for the state of Massachusetts may not be best for the state of Montana, and as the 10th Amendment to our Constitution was written, these laws are reserved for individual states. Now, just as we must provide certainty to the job creators, we must provide certainty to states on the highway bill. The only way to accomplish this task is to allow for a focused use of taxpayer dollars that is produced in a multi-year transportation bill that restricts the highway fund to its intended use, that is, building and maintaining Americans' roads and bridges. Taxpayer dollars are so precious they should not be used on anything other than the intended purpose. I urge my colleagues to protect states' rights and support my motion to instruct. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman reserves. The gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.